The India versus New Zealand ODI series is starting to get interesting. Today, we'll be discussing the second match between India and New Zealand. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you all to please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're updated whenever I upload a new video. So in today's match, we had a very interesting battle. And in this match, India batted first because New Zealand won the toss and chose to bowl first, which definitely proved to be the right decision. So today we'll have a look at the match. We'll look at the scorecard. We'll look at the key performances. The players who batted well batted extremely well, but the rest of the players were unfortunately a bit of a flop. We'll discuss that later on. We will definitely discuss that in this video, and we'll have a detailed look at the scorecard. New Zealand were superb in the bowling department, fielding, and so good in the batting department. So let's not waste time and have a look at the scorecard. So India batted first, like I said, and their star performer today was RAHUL. Yes, RAHUL made 112 runs off of 92 balls. Not out as well. RAHUL, he played a very crucial knock in the first match as well, and once again he has scored a brilliant century. RAHUL is a very special player, a very unique player, and he is such a composed batsman, and he is a very important player for India. After that, Shubman Gill scored 56 from 53 balls. Once again, Shubman Gill has scored a 50. Top stuff from him. Nevertheless, a 50 is a great job from him. 50 is a very helpful hand for the team. But I think to really show that he deserves to stay in the ODI squad, he will need to do something more, and he will need to do something special. Like RAHUL and Virat Kohli in the previous match, I think Shubman Gill will have to definitely step up his game slightly. He's doing a great job so far, but I think that extra push is needed. So now let's take a look at the flops that I was talking about. So Ravindra Jadeja scored 27 from 44 balls today. Now India set a target of 284. Considering today's ODI cricket, that's not the biggest of targets. So Ravindra Jadeja, both the other batsmen who scored runs played at a striker of 100 and above. And Ravindra Jadeja is playing at a striker of 50 and below. Not a very helping hand. He's not helping his team there. Yes, he scored 27 runs, but off of 44 balls. That's 17 balls gone nowhere. So yeah, that's not a great knock from Ravindra Jadeja. And the rest of the batting lineup for India was similar. Very low strike rates, and very low runs as well. So RAHUL, most of the runs came from RAHUL's bat and Shubman Gill's bat. Let's have a look at the New Zealand bowling. Chris Clark took 3, Michael Bracewell took 1, and Jaden Lennox also took 1. So that was the overview of the first innings. India set a target of 284 for New Zealand to chase, and New Zealand done it quite comfortably. New Zealand won the game with 7 wickets to remain and 3 overs to go. A very comfortable win for New Zealand. And the scorecard is giving us great signs, and New Zealand should be very happy going into the World Cup. DARYL Mitchell is an outstanding performance. Today, DARYL Mitchell scored 131 runs from 170 balls, following up from a superb 50 from the previous match. DARYL Mitchell is looking in great touch. He is definitely going to be a very crucial player for New Zealand in the T20 World Cup, as he is their anchor batsman and their most experienced batsman. Other than that, Will Young also scored 87 from 98. Will Young is also looking in superb touch. He also scored a good few runs in the last match as well. Will Young, he's quite a special talent. Not many games for New Zealand, however, he plays those games fearlessly. Whenever he comes out to bat, it always looks like this boy's been playing since he was, I don't know, 15, 18. And yeah, he's performing excellently, and he is looking like he has a great future ahead of him. And finally, Glenn Phillips scored 32 runs from 25 balls. You know, Glenn Phillips is a player where if he scores runs with the bat or takes wickets with the ball, it's just a bonus. Because Glenn Phillips is like Superman in the field. Glenn Phillips is everywhere. You cannot keep Glenn Phillips out of the game. He is such a unique fielder. He is a superhuman fielder, and where it's almost as if no matter where the batsman hits the ball, Glenn Phillips is somehow there. Glenn Phillips always manages to get to the ball. No matter how he does it, he always finds a way. Truly a unique player, and without a doubt the best fielder in the world. Nobody, in my opinion, in the current cricket, nobody comes close to Glenn Phillips. He is truly a special cricket player. And yeah, that was the overview of the match today. The series is getting interesting now. I said in the review, please, if you haven't watched that video as well, and I said that we cannot put New Zealand out. Yes, India's ODI performance has been great. The previous match was also a very tight match, and today New Zealand have pulled off the win. Let's see what happens in the next ODI. Thank you guys, that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next one.